TheLizManiShow, Big Brother Nigeria former housemate Rico passed away in an unfortunate manner. That's unfortunate. When they say somebody passed away, unfortunately, there is untimely and there is unfortunately. This one is untimely and unfortunate. First of all, let's give Rico a brief moment of silence. All right. Rico, wherever you are, I hope that you are resting in peace. But let me give you backstory of what's been going on in the back end. All right. The first thing that happened was we heard the news online that Rico had an accident. Now, all these things I'm saying are allegedly and are the things also based on what people release online in terms of hospital, government, Rico's family, everybody, the nurses, blah, 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 a combination. Rico had an accident. That was the first thing we heard. Then the next thing was Rico was rushed to the hospital. Then the next thing we heard was pray for Rico. He's battling with his life. Then the next thing we heard was Rico is still battling his life, but we are going to need money. Everybody was pray for Rico, pray for Rico online. Then the next thing was Rico passed away. How did Rico pass away? Just like that. We don't know what happened at the hospital. We were not there. But then when Rico passed away, a video came out. That video was basically showing Rico's life, Rico's body. I don't know if it was still breathing then, but it was showing him unconscious. And you could see the nurse saying, stop videoing or whatever, stop videoing, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what was happening by then. Why he was he wasn't even on a stretcher, he was on kind of bed or something. Were they trying to move him to another bed for treatment? Were they trying to take him to another hospital for treatment? I don't even know what was going on. But for someone that is unconscious or someone that needs help, and you guys are just leaving him like that on whatever chair that he's lying down on, not doing anything. I understand that the nurse was saying to stop. Now, at that time, we didn't know who was videoing. Outrage started. People were saying that, why did the hospital neglect Rico's body like that, unconscious, without giving him treatment? They delayed his treatment. They caused the death because they delayed the treatment and the hospital was busy videoing him. The hospital needs to be shut down, this and this. First of all, before the hospital came out, one of the nurses came out and wrote a very long message and basically accusing blogs tagging blogs and saying that the information that they got was wrong and that why are they pointing hands that it wasn't the nurses that recorded the video, that it was one of the Samaritans that brought Rico to the hospital that was recording, and they were basically telling him or her not to record. And then the hospital came out, to debunk the story that they were the one that delayed, the treatment, blah, 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 and all of that. And, the government came out and they said they're going to look into it. The family of Rico came out and said, please stop spreading this thing around. The grandma loves Rico a lot and would not want to see this. They are calling for that hospital to be shut down. They are calling for that hospital to be shut down. I'm trying to figure out how they are running the hospital. What really happened? Something happened. Something happened. In other countries, when an unconscious person is rushed to the hospital like that, they try as much as possible not to delay the treatment. Now, that video that was posted by whoever recorded it showed that there was a delay in treatment. I don't know for how long, but there was a delay in treatment. I really want the government to get to the bottom of this, to save more lives. This hospital is just one of those other hospitals. People are losing their lives every single day in Nigeria because our medical system is jacked up. It's jacked up. I'm trying my best not to cry here because that guy just basically lost his life because our medical system, healthcare system is jacked up. All our doctors, medical people are running out of the country. You see all our leaders basically traveling from here to here, but our healthcare system to save lives in Nigeria, just little things. Somebody went to give birth, you hear the person died because they can't pay, because the person is doing this. And then someone had an accident before they got them to the hospital because of delayed treatment. They died. People are just dying, not because, some of them, not because it's their time, but because delayed treatment. Nigeria, we need to do better. Our government needs to do better. Our government people, we need to do better. Things that we need to do better in this Nigeria. Education, health. Education, health. And all these kidnappers and killing people. It's like it's just happening and there's nothing, nobody is doing anything to it. Nigeria will be better one day. And I hope I'm still alive by the time Nigeria is better.